Hey everyone, it's Bob Perkins bringing you another AISP Inside Sales Studio Monday morning Sales Minute. Hope you're having a great week. We are back for session number 2 with Peter Schirripa, who is the Director of Inside Sales at ZipRecruiter. I was just out on a site visit yesterday, Peter.
Yeah, thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
You got quite a team out there. I was really, really impressed. But look, last week you started to talk about reps that are considering leadership. There were 3 points you gave last week. What were they quickly?
Yeah, again, my favorite topic. The first one, Bob, is everybody wants the job. Not everybody wants to do the job. And the important thing there is really learn what it is that you might be signing yourself up for before you really want to commit to it. The second is, do the job before you have the job. Look for elements of the job that you can take on before you get the official title, building and delivering training, helping onboard new reps. And that's the third point, is onboarding. That's such a key integral part to a rep and a team's success. Is when a rep makes that transition from new hire training to the floor. My recommendation for reps that want to get into a leadership role is play that part of a mentor, whether official or unofficial. Begin to lend that helping hand and onboard new reps and really set yourself up for a successful career in leadership.
It was a great talk that we had. So if you haven't seen last week's, get out there, look at it. This is week number 2. You're going to add 2 more points, 2 or 3 points. So go ahead and share with the viewers.
Totally. And thanks again, Bob. So the fourth one here is, and this is a quote I love, is preparation and opportunity. And you only control one, and that's the preparation. And a key message here is, I interview a lot of potential candidates, internally and externally. And what I unfortunately see a lot is if I'm interviewing, say, 3-4 candidates and we only have one rec to fill and we make that decision, what I see sometimes is those that didn't get the nod kind of fall into a dark hole and they become less relevant and less confident. Their frustration shows. So my recommendation there is stay the course, right? It's not easy to get the position, and odds are, especially if this is your first time interviewing, there's going to be people out there with more experience that are a better fit for the role.
Right.
A story I always tell is, I had to interview 4 times before I got my first opportunity to step into leadership. And, after the first one, I said, okay, maybe I'm not ready. After the second one, I really asked for specific feedback from the interviewer and wanted to get better. But Bob, after the third one that I didn't get the nod, I kind of doubted myself and thought, maybe this isn't for me. But, I stayed the course. I learned from my mentors. I really put in some extra work. And, I was even more prepared by that 4th interview. And ultimately, when I got the job, than I certainly was when I first interviewed.
And today you're managing other leaders.
Correct.
As a director. That's great. What's the next point?
Yeah, this one's fun. So, assuming you follow all these best practices and all the stars are aligned and you get that opportunity, a word of the wise is just be careful what you wish for. Once you get that position, your life as it changes. And it's good to kind of foresee that and prepare yourself. So a couple things is, who you socialize with, especially if you're in internal hire, an individual contributor prior to a leader. You can't really have those happy hours. You can't really socialize at the lunchroom. The second is just how you carry yourself. There's a lot of people that wish they got that opportunity that you got, and They might be judging you. They might be trying to take you down. They might be, looking for an opportunity to go to HR and say something. So just make sure that in every situation, inside and outside of the office, that you're carrying yourself in the right regard, representing the brand and the position well. Also, the info that you share, a lot of what you're going to learn and discuss is going to be, proprietary and needs to remain behind the scenes. But a key is, understand the workload that goes into it. It's a hard position. And I think week 1, Bob, you said it best, these are key to the success and there's a lot of work. So just be sure to self-assess. I always remind my new leaders, when you leave the building, force yourself to spend 5-10 minutes and think about, how did today go? What could I have done differently or better? Or what will I do tomorrow? And, if you can really put the emphasis on growing and developing every day you should be the best leader you can be. And if you take that approach, it's a really fun ride.
When we wrapped up yesterday on your site, I mentioned that as long as I've been in leadership, it seems like the older I get, the more I need to learn. And I learned some things visiting your location that will help me be a better leader in the future. So thanks for the opportunity, by the way.
Totally.
And, I'll be coming back in December at one of your annual events and have the chance for you and I to present to the audience. So looking forward to that.
Great, Bob. Yeah, the encouragement is keep that growth mindset. You can always find a new mentor. You can always read a new book. And it's a great road ahead in sales leadership.
Well, look, thanks for joining us for week number 2. Love to have you back in the future. And everyone, thanks for watching. Until next Monday, good selling and good leading. Take care.
Thanks, Bob.